Hello, everyone. I'm so happy you're here today. Right now, wherever you are, just take a deep breath. Yes, really. Breathe in and breathe out. Because today is special. Today, you're going to learn English in the most natural way possible. No textbooks, no boring grammar rules, just real English that real people use every single day at work. You know what? I believe in you. Yes, you, the person listening to this right now. Maybe you're on the bus, maybe you're walking, maybe you're at home having coffee. It doesn't matter where you are. What matters is that you're here and you're ready to improve. That takes courage. That takes dedication. And I'm so proud of you for that. Today, we're going to spend time together in an office. We're going to listen to 3 coworkers talking, laughing, and solving problems. Their names are Emma, David, and Sarah. They work at a company called Greenbox. This company makes eco-friendly products for homes. Sounds interesting, right? But here's the best part. You won't just listen. You'll understand. You'll feel the language. You'll start thinking, hey, I can do this too. Before we start, let me tell you something important. Learning a language is like climbing a mountain. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you feel tired. But every step takes you higher. Every word you learn, every sentence you understand, that's progress. And progress is beautiful. So don't worry. If you don't understand everything today, that's completely normal. Just relax, listen, and let your brain do its magic. Your brain is incredibly smart. It knows how to learn. Trust it. Okay, are you ready? Let's go to the office and meet Emma, David, and Sarah. They're having their Monday morning meeting. Listen carefully to how they greet each other and start their meeting. Emma says, "Good morning, everyone. How was your weekend?" This is a friendly way to start. In English-speaking offices, people often ask about weekends. It shows you care about your coworkers. You can use this too. Just say, "How was your weekend?" Easy, right? David answers, "Hi, Emma. My weekend was great. I went to the park with my kids. What about you?" Notice how David shares a little bit about his life. Not too much, just a little. This is perfect for office small talk. You don't need to tell your whole life story. Just 1 or 2 sentences. Sarah joins the conversation. "Good morning. Sorry I'm late. The train was delayed again." Being late happens to everyone. Sarah apologizes politely by saying sorry and explaining why. This is important. If you're late, always say sorry and give a short reason. It's respectful. Emma responds, "No problem, Sarah. These things happen. Let's start our meeting now." See how kind Emma is? She accepts the apology and moves forward. This is good teamwork. Now they can focus on work. Emma continues. "Today, we need to discuss our new project. We want to create packaging that helps the environment. Does anyone have ideas?" When Emma says discuss, she means talk about. When she says packaging, She means the boxes and materials that hold products. And environment means nature, the world around us. These are useful words for work. David speaks first. I think we should use recycled paper. Many companies do this now. It's good for nature. David shares his idea clearly. Notice he says, I think, at the beginning. This is a polite way to give your opinion. You're not saying you must do this. You're saying this is my idea. Very important difference. Sarah adds her thought. Recycled paper is nice, but it costs more money. What if we use smaller boxes instead? We can save money and still help the environment. Sarah agrees with David a little bit, but she also sees a problem. She uses but to show the problem. Then she suggests a different solution. This is smart thinking. Emma listens to both ideas. She says both ideas are interesting. David, can you research how much recycled paper costs? Sarah, can you check if smaller boxes work for all our products? Emma is a good leader. She doesn't choose one idea immediately. She asks for more information first. This is wise. David agrees. Sure, I can do that. I'll send you the information tomorrow morning. Sarah also agrees. No problem. I'll check the product sizes this afternoon. When your boss gives you a task, these are perfect responses. Sure, I can do that. Or, no problem, show you're ready to help. Now let me pause here for a moment. Do you see how natural this conversation is? Nobody is using complicated words. Nobody is speaking like a robot. They're just talking like normal people. And guess what? You can talk like this too. You already know many of these words. You just need practice. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. Let me ask you something. Can you imagine yourself in this office? Can you imagine saying good morning to your coworkers? Can you imagine sharing your ideas in a meeting? Yes, you can. Close your eyes for just a second and imagine it. Feel how good it feels to speak English confidently at work. That feeling? That's your future, and it's coming soon. Okay, let's continue. It's now Tuesday afternoon. Sarah and David finish their research. They're meeting with Emma again to share their findings. This is where things get interesting. Listen to how they handle a disagreement. Sarah starts. Emma, I found something important. The recycled paper company is perfect. Their paper is 100% eco-friendly. We should definitely work with them. Sarah is excited about this company. She uses the word definitely, which means for sure or absolutely. When you're sure about something, you can use this word. But David has different information. He says, I understand Sarah's point, but there's a problem. The recycled paper costs 30% more than our current paper. Our budget cannot handle that right now. David disagrees, but notice how he does it. He starts with, I understand Sarah's point. This shows respect. Then he uses but to introduce the problem. This is the right way to disagree politely. Sarah feels frustrated. But David, this is so important. Our customers want eco-friendly products. If we don't change, we'll lose business. Sarah makes a good argument. She explains why this matters. When you disagree at work, always explain your reasons. Don't just say, I don't like it. Say why. David stays calm. I know it's important, Sarah. I agree with you. But if we spend too much money now, we might have big problems later. Maybe we lose our jobs. David understands Sarah's feelings. He says, I know, and I agree with you, to show this. But he also explains his concern about money and jobs. Emma listens to both sides carefully. Then she speaks. You both make excellent points. Let's find a solution that works for everyone. What if we use recycled paper for only half of our products this month? We can test it. If customers like it and sales increase, we can use it for all products next month. Emma finds a compromise. A compromise means finding a middle solution where both sides get something they want. Sarah thinks about this. Okay, that works. But can we put a message on the boxes? Something like, next step, 100% recycled. This shows customers were trying. Sarah agrees to the compromise, but she adds one more small idea. This is smart negotiation. David nods. I like that idea. Yes, let's do it. David accepts the plan. Everyone is happy now. This is perfect teamwork. Emma smiles. Wonderful. David, please update the budget. Sarah, please contact the recycled paper company for a small order. Let's make this happen. Emma gives clear tasks to each person. When you finish a meeting, always make sure everyone knows what to do next. Let's stop again for a moment. Did you notice something beautiful in that conversation? They disagreed, but nobody got angry. Nobody said mean things. They listened to each other. They found a solution together. This is real professional communication. And you know what? You can do this in English. The words aren't difficult. I understand your point, but is a phrase you can learn and use today. Let's find a solution is another great phrase. Write these down, practice them, they're gold. I want to tell you something from my heart. Maybe you're thinking, this is too hard for me. My English isn't good enough. Stop right there. That's fear talking. Fear is a liar. Your English is good enough to start. You don't need perfect English. You need brave English. Every time you try, you improve. Every time you listen to English, your brain gets stronger. You're doing that right now, so be proud. You're already succeeding. Okay, let's continue our story. It's Friday now. Sarah, David, and Emma are having lunch together. They're talking about their lives, not about work. This is where you'll learn casual English. This is the English of friendship and fun. Sarah opens her lunchbox. This smells amazing. My mom made her special chicken soup today. David, do you want to try some? Sarah offers food. This is friendly and normal. When you offer something, you can say, do you want some? Or, would you like to try? David laughs. Thanks, but no. I'm trying to eat only healthy food this month. Salad, vegetables, fruits. That's my new plan. David politely says no. He says, thanks, but no, and then explains why. This is polite refusing. Emma jokes, David, you say this every month. Last month, you said no sugar. I saw you eating chocolate cake on Wednesday. Emma is teasing David in a friendly way. Good friends can joke like this at work, but be careful. Only joke with people you know well. And always keep jokes light and kind. David smiles. Okay, you caught me. But this time I'm serious. My doctor told me to eat better. Doctor's orders. David admits Emma is right. He uses humor to handle the teasing. Doctor's orders means the doctor said he must do this. It's a common expression. Sarah changes the topic. So, what are your plans for the weekend? Changing topics is easy. Just ask a question about something different. What are your plans is perfect for this. Emma answers excitedly. I'm finally going to paint my bedroom. It's been white for 5 years. time for a change. What about you, Sarah? Emma shares her weekend plan and then asks Sarah a question back. This keeps the conversation going. Sarah replies, I'm going hiking on Saturday morning. The weather will be beautiful. David, you should come. You can eat salad on the mountain. Sarah invites David and makes a small joke about his diet. This is friendly teasing again. David shakes his head. Hiking? In this heat? No, thank you. I prefer my air-conditioned gym. But have fun. David declines the invitation politely. He says, no, thank you, and gives a reason. Then he says, have fun, to show he's not upset. Emma laughs. Your loss, David. Sarah, I might join you. I need a break from house painting. Emma uses your loss, which means you're missing something good. It's a playful expression. Then she tells Sarah she might go hiking too. Suddenly, Sarah notices something. Wait, Emma, are those homemade cookies in your bag? Emma looks guilty. Maybe. My daughter made them last night. David points at Emma. Ha! And you were joking about my chocolate cake? Everyone laughs together. This lunch conversation shows something beautiful. These co-workers are not just co-workers. They're friends. They care about each other's lives. They joke, they laugh, they support each other. This is what good workplace relationships look like. And the English they use is simple. You heard it. Questions about weekends. Offers of food. Friendly teasing. Plans and invitations. You can learn all of this. Now, let's talk about what you've learned today. Think about the journey we took together. We started with a morning meeting. We heard greetings. We heard ideas being shared. We learned phrases like, good morning, how was your weekend, and I think we should. These are building blocks. They're simple, but they're powerful. Then we listened to a disagreement. But it wasn't a fight. It was a professional discussion. We learned how to disagree politely with phrases like, I understand, but, and I know it's important, but. We learned how to find compromise. We learned how to give clear tasks. Finally, we heard casual conversation. We learned how to offer things, refuse politely, make plans, and joke around. We learned that work English isn't just about meetings. It's also about building friendships. And here's the most important thing. You understood all of this. Maybe not every single word, but you got the main ideas. You followed the story. You heard the patterns. Your brain absorbed the language. This is how learning works. Not by memorizing grammar rules, not by studying word lists, but by listening, understanding, and feeling the language. So what should you do now? I'll tell you. First, be proud of yourself. You just listened to over 20 minutes of English. That's amazing! Second, listen to this again tomorrow. And the next day. Each time you listen, you'll understand more. You'll catch words you missed before. You'll feel more confident. Third, try using some of these phrases in your life. Say good morning, how are you, to someone. Offer something by saying, would you like some? Practice disagreeing politely with, I understand, but. These small practices add up to big improvements. But most importantly, believe in yourself. You are capable of speaking English well. You are capable of working in English. You are capable of making friends in English. I know this because you're here, you're trying, you're learning. And that's what matters. Every expert was once a beginner. Every fluent speaker once struggled with simple sentences. The only difference between them and you is time and practice. They kept going. They didn't give up. And neither will you. Imagine yourself 6 months from now. You're in an office meeting. Your boss asks for ideas. You take a breath and say, I think we should try a new approach. Everyone listens. They respect your opinion. You feel confident. You feel proud. That future is real. It's waiting for you. And every time you listen to English like this, you move closer to that future. Remember, learning English is not just about words and grammar. It's about opening doors. Doors to new jobs. Doors to new friends. Doors to new experiences. Every phrase you learn is a key that unlocks these doors. So keep learning. Keep listening. Keep believing. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you enjoyed our time in the office with Emma, David, and Sarah. I hope you learned something useful. But more than that, I hope you feel motivated. I hope you feel excited about your English journey. Until next time, keep practicing, keep improving, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself. You're doing great. You're going to be amazing. I believe in you. Now go out there and use your English. The world is waiting to hear your voice. Goodbye for now, and see you in the next lesson.